Have you ever heard of a dog so fearless that even a polar bear would think twice before coming close? Sounds wild, right? But there are breeds built for exactly this challenge, living legends forged in the harshest environments on Earth. Today, we're counting down the top 7 dog breeds with the strength, courage, and instincts to stand their ground against the world's deadliest predators. These aren't just loyal companions. They're born protectors with centuries of history. From the mountains of Tibet to the Arctic's frozen plains, these dogs are the ultimate guardians. Stick around because the last dog on this list is a total beast. Let's get into it. First up is the Kangal turkey's legendary livestock guardian and a nightmare for any predator. This isn't just a big dog. It's a 4-legged fortress, standing over 30 inches tall and weighing up to 150 pounds. The Kangal's bite force is unmatched, 743 psi, stronger than a lion's. When a Kangal bites, it doesn't let go. It's a living hydraulic press. But it's not just about power. The Kangal is fearless and strategic. Turkish shepherds tell stories of Kangals chasing off bears, not just defending but going on the offensive. Imagine a bear approaching a flock, only to be met by a charging Kangal, drawing a line in the sand. The Kangal's intelligence is key. It knows friend from foe and saves its full power for real threats. Most animals would run from a bear, but the Kangal confronts danger head-on. This courage is the result of centuries of selective breeding for strength and loyalty. In Turkey's Sivas region, farmers trust Kangals with their livelihoods. Local wildlife, including bears, learn to avoid any farm patrolled by these dogs. The Kangal's reputation as a bear killer is well earned. It's not just brawn. The Kangal is smart, loyal, and utterly fearless. With a Kangal on watch, livestock are safe. It's the king of its domain, defending it with unmatched ferocity. The Kangal is a perfect blend of brains and brawn. It's a loyal companion to its family but a nightmare to its enemies. When predators see a Kangal, they know a fight isn't worth the risk. That's why the Kangal is one of the most powerful dogs on Earth. It's a living legend and a true guardian. The Kangal sets the standard for what it means to be a protector. Next, we head to the Himalayas to meet the Tibetan Mastiff, a dog that looks like it walked out of a legend. With its massive mane and powerful build, this breed has guarded monasteries and camps for centuries. Bred to face snow leopards and wolves, the Tibetan Mastiff is a true mountain guardian. Its thick double coat is both armor and insulation, perfect for the harshest climates. The deep booming bark of a Tibetan Mastiff is enough to send most predators running. Naturally nocturnal, these dogs stand guard while others sleep, blending into the shadows. Calm and stoic, they transform instantly when danger appears, moving with surprising speed and power. Fiercely independent, they make decisions on their own, essential for guarding vast, remote areas. Imagine a snow leopard stalking yaks, only to be confronted by this massive, roaring beast. The Tibetan Mastiff is not just a deterrent, it's a proven opponent. Its resilience to cold and high-altitude survival is legendary. One of the oldest breeds, it's an ancestor to many Mastiff-type dogs. Even Genghis Khan is said to have kept them with his armies. More than a pet, the Tibetan Mastiff is a living symbol of protection and strength. With size, power, and protective instincts, it's a dog that could face down even a polar bear. The lion dog of the mountains is a true force of nature. It's a guardian with a wild, untamed legacy. Now to the Caucasus Mountains, home of the colossal Caucasian Shepherd or ovcharka. Weighing over 200 pounds, this dog is a walking, barking bear itself. Bred to guard livestock from wolves and massive brown bears, the ovcharka is the ultimate protector. Its thick, water-resistant coat and powerful build make it a tank on 4 legs. These dogs don't just scare predators, they fight them, sometimes to the death. Real stories from the Caucasus tell of ovcharkas facing off with bears and winning. Their unshakable confidence means they never back down, no matter the threat. This isn't mindless aggression, it's a calculated, fearless response honed by centuries. Intelligent and assertive, they only engage when a real threat appears. Picture a 600-pound bear charging a flock, only to be met by a 200-pound dog that stands its ground. The Soviet Union even used them as military guard dogs, recognizing their power and resilience. Tested by nature and war, the ovcharka has never been found wanting. Against a polar bear, it would stand its ground, meeting the challenge head-on. The Caucasian Shepherd is a true giant among dogs, fearless, powerful, and legendary. It's the bear crusher of Russia. Next we travel to the Arctic, the polar bear's home turf, to meet the Alaskan Malamute. This breed is a master of survival, bred for strength and endurance as one of the oldest sled dogs. Malamutes hauled heavy freight across icy distances, forging them into powerful, resilient animals. They're the heavy-duty trucks of the dog world, with dense bones and broad chests. But they're more than sled dogs, they're camp guardians, living alongside humans in the harshest conditions. In a land where polar bears roam, Malamutes sound the alarm, and if needed, create a distraction. While a single Malamute can't fight a polar bear, a pack will surround and harass the predator, buying time for humans to act. This teamwork and courage are remarkable, running toward danger to protect their family. Their thick double coat and snowshoe-like paws make them perfectly adapted to the Arctic. Malamutes are true survival experts, thriving where few others can. Historical accounts tell of Malamutes saving people from polar bears. Their strength lies in endurance, teamwork, and unwavering loyalty. They're not aggressive fighters, but intelligent, resilient protectors. The Alaskan Malamute is a symbol of survival and the incredible bond between humans and dogs. In the Arctic, they're the ultimate sentinels. Now let's talk about the Rottweiler, a breed with roots in the Roman Empire and a reputation for strength and courage. With a muscular build and iconic black and tan coat, the Rottweiler is a picture of confidence. Bred for work, these dogs herded cattle and guarded camps for Roman legions. A male Rottweiler can weigh up to 135 pounds, almost all muscle. Their bite force is serious. 328 psi, enough to cause real damage. What sets them apart is their legendary courage and protective instinct. When a Rottweiler senses danger, it becomes a relentless defender. There are modern accounts of Rottweilers protecting owners from bears and mountain lions. They place themselves between their family and danger, barking with authority. Loyalty is hardwired into their DNA. They'll make the ultimate sacrifice for their family. While not as big as some breeds, the Rottweiler's heart is that of a warrior. In a hypothetical showdown, it wouldn't back down from a polar bear. Its strength, intelligence, and loyalty make it a formidable guardian. The Rottweiler is a gladiator in the dog world. Next is Japan's Akita Inu, a breed that embodies the spirit of the samurai, calm, dignified, and deadly when provoked. With a thick coat and noble bear-like head, the Akita is a symbol of courage and loyalty. Originally bred to hunt the massive Yezo bear, Akitas worked in teams to corner and hold these predators. Their hunting style is unique, silent, confident, and explosive when they strike. The Akita's courage is legendary. It faces threats many times its size without hesitation. Loyalty fuels its protective fire. This is the dog of Hachiko, the ultimate symbol of devotion. Physically, Akitas are powerhouses weighing up to 130 pounds and moving with cat-like agility. Their jaws are strong, and their instincts are sharp. With family, they're affectionate and fiercely protective. With strangers, reserved and watchful. The Akita is a silent guardian. Its presence alone is intimidating. Against a polar bear, it would rely on strategy and fearless engagement. The Akita Inu is more than a dog. It's a living embodiment of courage and loyalty. It's a silent warrior, a bear hunter, and a devoted protector. For its unique blend of beauty and deadliness, the Akita earns its place among the world's most powerful dogs. It's the samurai of the canine world. Our final entry is the Presa Canario, a dog that looks sculpted from granite and radiates raw power. From Spain's Canary Islands, the Presa Canario was bred for guarding farms, managing cattle, and in its darker history, fighting. This brutal past forged a breed with high pain tolerance, tenacity, and fearlessness. A male can weigh up to 150 pounds, with dense, defined muscle and explosive agility. Their movement is cat-like, stealthy, and low to the ground. The Presa's bite force is immense, around 540 psi, designed to catch and hold large animals. When it bites, it doesn't let go. What truly sets the Presa apart is its mindset, confidence, fearlessness, and a cold, calculated ferocity. It doesn't bluff. When it perceives a threat, it meets it head-on. Imagine a polar bear facing a silent 150-pound block of muscle that doesn't flinch. The Presa's posture alone is a challenge. This is not a dog for beginners. It needs an experienced, confident owner. In the right hands, it's an unparalleled guardian, fiercely loyal and protective. The Presa Canario is the ultimate combination of gladiator build, fighter's history, and guardian's heart. It would see a polar bear as the ultimate challenge, not an impossible foe. It's a total beast and a worthy finale to our list. There you have it! 7 of the world's most powerful, courageous dog breeds. From the bear-killing Kangal to the gladiator-like Presa Canario, these dogs are more than pets. They're living legends. Each was bred for a dangerous purpose and carries a legacy of strength and bravery. Even a polar bear would respect the tenacity and spirit of these guardians. Sometimes it's not the size of the dog in the fight, but the size of the fight in the dog. Which breed amazed you most? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this, smash that like button and subscribe for more epic animal stories.